Most people think they're building wealth when they're actually drowning in it. There was a village split by a wide river. On one side, opportunity.jobs.markets. Everything people needed to build a better life. On the other side, homes and families. Every single day, people had to cross that river to make money and come back home. Two young men lived in this village. Both started with nothing. Both wanted the same thing, to cross that river easier and build something better for themselves. The first man looked at the river and made a choice. He found someone who owned a boat and made a deal. 5 coins to cross. Every single morning, 5 coins to get to work. Every single evening, 5 coins to get back home. 10 coins a day just to do what he needed to do. He didn't think much of it at first. It was easy, convenient. Everyone else was doing it. The boat was right there. Why struggle when you can just pay and go? So that's what he did. Day after day, week after week, month after month, the second man looked at the same river and made a different choice. He also paid 5 coins to cross that first morning, but something bothered him. He realized he'd have to pay this forever. So that evening, instead of paying 5 coins to go back home, he walked 2 miles upstream where the river was shallow. It took longer. His feet got wet. It wasn't comfortable, but it was free, and he saved those 5 coins. The next morning, he did the same thing. Walked upstream, crossed for free, put 5 more coins aside. People laughed at him. They saw him walking while they rowed the boat in comfort. They thought he was crazy, wasting time, making life harder than it needed to be. But every single day, he saved 10 coins, and those coins started piling up. The first man didn't notice what was happening to him. Sure, he was crossing the river easily, but those 10 coins a day started adding up. 50 coins a week, 200 coins a month. He made money at work, but by the time he paid for crossing, bought things he didn't really need, and covered his expenses, there was nothing left. Some months he didn't even have enough, so he borrowed. Just a little. He told himself he'd pay it back soon, but soon never came, because the next month he needed to borrow again, and the month after that. The debt grew, slowly at first, then faster. What started as a convenient choice became a trap. He was working every day, crossing that river every day, but getting nowhere. In fact, he was going backwards. The boat owner got richer, the people he borrowed from got richer, and he stayed stuck. He kept telling himself it would get better once he got a raise, once he made more money, once things calmed down. But nothing changed because his system didn't change. More money just meant more spending, more borrowing, more coins going to everyone except him. The second man kept walking, kept saving. After 3 months, he had enough coins to buy wood. He started building, not a full bridge, just a small raft. Something simple that could carry him across without walking so far upstream. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. Now he saved even more time and still kept his coins. 6 months later, he improved the raft, made it stronger. A few people saw what he did and asked if they could use it. He let them, for 3 coins each. Less than the boat, but enough to help him build something better. A year passed. The second man had saved enough to start building a real bridge. Nothing fancy, just wood and rope. But it was his. He worked on it every evening after work. Slowly, piece by piece. People still laughed. They said it would take forever, that he should just enjoy life instead of working so hard. But he kept building, and one day, the bridge was finished. He walked across his own bridge. No cost. No waiting. No asking permission. Other people saw it and wanted to use it too. He charged them to coins. Just two. Still cheaper than the boat. Still fair. Now coins were flowing to him instead of away from him. The first man was still paying 10 coins a day. Still borrowing when he ran short. Still stuck in the same place he started. Actually worse, because now he owed money to multiple people. His convenience had turned into a prison. Every coin he made was already spent before he even earned it. 5 years later, the second man owned 3 bridges. He didn't work at the market anymore. He didn't have to. The bridges made money while he slept. People crossed, paid their coins, and his wealth grew every single day. He started investing in other things, helping other people build, creating more income. His life completely changed. The first man was still riding the boat, still paying, still borrowing, still stuck. Here's what most people don't understand about money. Convenience always costs more than you think. That coffee you buy every morning instead of making it at home. That subscription you never use but keep paying for. That thing you financed because you didn't want to wait. Each one feels small, harmless, just a few coins. But small leaks sink big ships. Those few coins every day turn into hundreds every month, thousands every year. And it's not just the money you spend. It's the money you never saved, never invested, never used to build something that works for you. Debt isn't always obvious. Sometimes it's actual loans. Sometimes it's just living in a way that keeps you paying other people forever. Renting your life instead of owning it. Every monthly payment that doesn't build equity is a bridge you're building for someone else. Saving feels uncomfortable at first. It feels like sacrifice. Like you're missing out. But you're not sacrificing. You're building. Every coin you keep is a piece of your bridge. And once that bridge is done, you stop paying. You start earning. You own your path instead of renting it. The bridge doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be yours. Start with small saves. Cut one expense. Keep those coins. Then another. Then another. Build. Slowly. Build consistently. Because the person walking across their own bridge will always beat the person paying to cross someone else's. One path keeps you moving but never getting ahead. The other path builds something that carries you forever. Subscribe for more wealth parables.